All right, Detroit, we are back. So we're up here in the 2027-2028 regular season. We're 15 games in, 10-4-1. We went over the points and the lines and everything last episode. So realistically, I don't think there's anything we need to look at as of right now. Let's just go ahead and do a refresher. We're going to go ahead and look at the injury report, see if we have anyone that's dropped to injury so far. So let's see. We are looking at Lindell and Rasmussen, both injured. Lindell returning end of November, so it should be soon. And then Rasmussen returning beginning of December. So not too much we truly got to worry about. Let's just go take a look at the lines one more time before we hop into simulation here. Let's see. So I like the way it's working right now with these lines, so we're going to go and leave it like that. Soderblom is playing defense. We don't like that. All right, let's see. Do we have... Rasmussen and Lindell are both scratched, but they're both injured. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go to roster moves. Let's see what we got here. So let's go ahead and hop to in the system. Otavainen is going to go ahead and come up. We're going to go ahead and put him... we can go in best AHL lines. That's fine. Hop back over to the NHL. I don't know why it does this. There we go. All right, so now we hop over to defense. Soderblom definitely coming out. Go ahead and toss in Otavainen. There we go. I'm gonna get him down on that third line if we can. Maybe not. Maybe just keep him with Gerard. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep him with Gerard. Really nothing we can do. No. All right. I guess we're just leaving it like that. All right. Well, at least we got a defenseman back there instead of Soderblom. So let's go ahead and keep the simulation going. So I would expect to get up to about the trade deadline in this video when injuries come up and everything. I want to really pay attention to this team this year. I would like to make sure all the lines are getting taken care of the way we want them to be when injuries come up so that we can have the best chance at being the best team possible. So let's see here. 3-1 win against Washington. Not too bad. 11-4-1 start. That's pretty good. How about Colorado? They're a decent team. 3-2 win. All right, 12-4-1 looks pretty good. How about the Blue Jackets? Also a decent team. 4-2 loss. I mean, bound to have some losses. Lindell is fully healed, so let's go ahead and edit that manually. Let's go ahead and get Otavainen out of there. Otavainen. And get Lindell back in there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we should just be able to keep going here. We got a game against Winnipeg. Oh, all right. Seider's injured. December 3rd, though, I'm pretty sure that said, so not too long. Let's go ahead and we're going to move Gerard up. We're going to go ahead and move... No, we're not going to move Lackinen up. We're just going to fill this with Otavainen again. There we go. Unfortunately, I think that puts Otavainen on the power play. Let's go ahead and take him out for... Is Gerard on the second one? He probably is. He's not, so we're going to go ahead and put Gerard on this first power play instead of Otavainen. Wait, was he? No, okay, we're good. All right, let's go ahead and grab Gerard. There we go. All right, so we should be good now until Seider comes back. All right, cancel sim because apparently it freaked out. We did take a 3-2 win against Winnipeg. Let's go ahead and get up to the end of November here. We got Edmonton, San Jose, and Calgary. Little West Coast trip. Game against Edmonton. That's an 8-3 win. That's an explosive game. What about San Jose here? Pasic. That's AHL, so we can go ahead and edit. Oh, I didn't mean to edit manually. That is going to... script our sim, so we're gonna have to do it again. All right, so yeah, I'm good with that. Cancel sim. All right, go ahead and hop back over to the NHL. 5-3 loss against San Jose, but a 3-2 win against Calgary. So we're not stringing any losing streaks together where we're not getting a point at all in multiple games in a row. Like, we had an OT loss here, but we got a point and then a regulation loss. So Not too bad so far this season. We're tied for first in our division, which is massive. Dylan Sandberg. No, we don't need any more roster players. Let's go ahead and best lines for now, but then cancel sim and see what it does. All right. So let's just get to the Kings game. Check and see about like lingering injuries and stuff. Kings are a pretty bottom feeder team this year. But let's go ahead and hop into edit lines here. All right, so we are looking at, oh, hey, the cat joined us. Look at that. Okay, so we want Newhook on that second line. We had Zadina on the second line with Newhook and Savan. Go ahead and adjust it like this. Raymond on the third line with Mangiapane and Gavin. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, defense. We got Sider, Gerard. No, out of Vane and you're not in. We put Kolosov in. There we go. And then Bremberg with Sider. Gerard shoots left. They both shoot left, so yeah, Gerard being on his good side for defense is what I want. Do we have any righty defensemen? Only Sider? Okay. But I think that's how we're going to run with it. I like that setup there. So let's go ahead and jump back into simulation here. So what are we looking at now? Let's go ahead. We're 22 games in, it looks like. Yep, 22. Zegers leading the way with 29 points. That's big. He's having a good year. Bedard up at 25 and Line up at 22. So all point per game. Raymond, Newhook, Savan. Zadina's not really doing anything on that second line. Maybe bringing Raymond back up to that second line might help. I don't know, let's leave it. I mean, we're winning games, so I don't think we want to do that. I think we're good with where we are here. Yeah, let's just keep it going. We're doing good. We got a good season brewing here. Let's just keep it running. All right, let's get through the month of December. We got a game against the Kings, a bottom feeder team. Go ahead and edit lines manually. I don't know who else would be eligible to be dressed. Let's see. Scratched. Yeah, no, we don't want any of those guys in. So we're good. Go ahead and keep it going. We got a game against the Kings. That's a 4-1 win. That's big. Nope, we don't want Rasmussen in. He can stay scratched for now. Philly, that's a loss. Mysak. We can just do best lines down in the AHL. That's fine. Game against Winnipeg here. We've beaten them earlier in the season. See what we got here. 7-11-3 for them. Go ahead and best lines AHL. All right, Winnipeg. We took a win off of Winnipeg. That's big. We're staying up towards the top of the division. 17-7-1. Got a game against Carolina here. How they're doing this year? They're pretty 500, but we did take a 4-3 loss. See, now we got our in-division games. Florida, Boston, Florida. Let's see here. Take the games off of these guys. That's what we want. There we go. 2 points. We want all regulation wins. Mikko Kokkonen. Don't need him. Yep, we can go ahead and best lines the AHL. What do we got here in Boston? Let's see. 18-8-1. Ooh, a 7-1 loss. That's massive. Oh. All right. Well, we got a pretty hefty division. 18-9-1 is only good enough for... Hang on, I gotta check this out here. Another 4-3 win against New Jersey. All right, so bottom right there, we can see we're 29-1. We are only 2 points ahead of the last wild card spot. Whereas the last wild card spot eligible for them would be the Rangers at 35, so we're 6 points ahead there. Last one would be 29 for them and 27 for them. So our division is all the way down to the Lightning, 17-9-4, and they're not in a playoff spot. This is going to be a tough division. Wow. Okay. Out of 30 games, yeah, I mean, well, we have games in hand against the Sabres, Canadians, Maple Leafs, but the Lightning we don't. But they're 3 points behind us, so we're okay there. So let's go ahead and we're going to go up. The Senators, actually, they're 13 points back, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. So yeah, we're just going to finish out December here, see how it goes. We got 5 games. I would like to take 7 or 8 points. See what we can do here. That's 2. Got a game against Dallas here. I think we win this game because it shows 22, 9, and 1. Yep, that's 4. So we just need 3 points in 3 games. All right, we need 3 points in 2 games. What do we got against the Rangers? 19, 11, and 3. They're a good team. And we can't get 3 points here, but I want 6. I want 6. Ottawa? That's 6 points. Okay. So we did hold our second place spot. We were in first for a game or two. We're 3 points ahead of the Maple Leafs now. And the next team we'd have to worry about is 4 points back from us. So we have 3. Well, it's the Maple Leafs and Sabres that we have to worry about. So let's go ahead. I mean, Montreal, that would be a team to watch. We definitely want to take a game off them. So let's go ahead and we're actually going to check out how we do in a back-to-back in an important game. Savan has been injured. All right, let's go ahead and edit that manually because I definitely want to make sure that, yeah, so now that Savan's injured, Raymond is going to take his spot. We're going to go ahead and move up Berggren. And then we are going to go ahead and grab up, we'll go ahead and toss Rasmussen back there. There we go. Okay. What do we got for the power play now? Gavin bumped up. And then, yeah, I'm okay with that because Rasmussen's still a sniper. I'm actually good with that. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave it like that. All right, we did take a 5-2 win off of the New York Islanders. So 24, 11, and 1. We're definitely a good team here. We are 1 point off of tying for 4-way tie for first place. So we're definitely working here, but this division is hard. 20, 13, and 4 isn't good enough for the playoffs for the Sabres. That is wild. Okay, let's see. Canadians, yeah, we want to stay ahead of them here. We don't want to tie them, so let's see what we got here. We're going to go ahead and do just that simulation that we do for the playoffs here. All right, this is how we're going to playoff sim this year. We do look like a playoff team, so let's see. First period. 1-0, Owen Beck scores on Nico Dawes, and we have Dawes in for a big game. Oh, no. All right, second period. 2-0, Morgan Geekie. All right, let's see. We got a power play. And we do get a power play goal from Line A to bring it back to within 1. All right, let's see here. We are out shooting them. Get a drink of water here while we're watching to see. Another power play. And another power play goal. Gerard ties up the game. The power play is really working for us here. What we got here? 5 minutes left. 4. We don't want to give them a point. If we can get a goal here late, that'd be big. We gave them a point, but at least we get one, so they can't tie us here. Let's check overtime. Here we go. And the Red Wings win. Sider gets the overtime tally. So we do end up giving them a point, but we do get 2. So if we were 2 up, that would put us 3 up now. So we are 3 up on the Canadians. We're only 2 up on the Lightning. And let's see, we are 36, 37. So we're going to go ahead and get 4 more games in, then we'll go ahead and check stats. So we got Chicago, Vegas, Kings, and Vancouver, all of which are Western Conference teams, all the way up to even Minnesota is a Western Conference team. So I'm okay with some regulation losses. I don't want to drop too many because our division is really tough, but there we go. There's another win. We're holding up. All right. Johansson's injured. We just best lines the AHL. We're good there. Let's see here. Nope, we don't need Zellweger. Savan is back. All right, we edit manually here. We definitely edit manually here. All right, so let's go ahead and drop Berggren back down. Raymond back down to that third line. And then Savan for Rasmussen. Yes, there we go. Okay. There we go. We're back to fully healthy. We like to see that. All right, let's see what we got here. Game against the Kings. And Kochetkov is injured with a bruised hand. All right, assistant GM best roster. 5-4 loss. Oh, hopefully we don't just start giving up a bunch of 3-0 loss. All right, I mean, we're sitting in a wild card spot at 26, 14, and 1. That hurts. All right, we are halfway through the season. We're projected at 106 points, and we're a wild card team. This is going to be nuts watching this division unfold. But let's go ahead and check. We're exactly halfway through the season, so if we double everybody's points, that's what they should be looking at. And Zegras is on fire with 55 points, 26 goals, 29 assists. He's looking at a 110-point season. Looking at 86 for both Line A and Bedard. They have the exact same point spread. And then that second line, yeah, that second line really isn't doing it with Newhook, Zadina, and Savan. Um. Yeah, Newhook, Zadina, and Savan are not doing it. All right, so you know what we're gonna do? Second half of the season. I mean, we're 26, 14, and 1, but that second line definitely could be better. So I think Zadina's gonna go ahead and get moved down. We're gonna go ahead and push up Raymond. Raymond instead of Zadina. Oh wait, Raymond's already there. Oh, what the heck? All right, let's get this back to where it was, but we're gonna leave Raymond up there. Gavin with Mangiapane. We'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, we're gonna toss him here. Kapanen down with Berggren and Kunin, Mangiapane, Gavin, Zadina, Raymond, Newhook, Savan, Line A, Zegras, Bedard. Yeah, that works for me. Zegras is killing it this year with 55 points, though. Wow. That's really nice. All right, let's go check out defensemen. So we want it to be like this. We want it to be like that. Are we missing somebody? See here. Kolosov. We definitely want Kolosov playing instead of Otavainen. Go ahead and get Kolosov back in here. There we go. All right, there we go. That's looking better. Okay, so yeah, I honestly think that was the one change I wanted to make. Let's go ahead and go look at team stats. Let's see how many teams are roughly going to be over 100 points this year. Do we have a weird like 21-22 season where we have like 10 teams over 100 points? Let's go ahead and look at just standings here. Team stats. All right, so let's take a peek here. How many teams are we looking at in the entire NHL that look like they're going to be over 100 points? We're looking at probably... It'll be close with all of these guys down here. So we're looking at 8, maybe 12 teams over 100 points, depending on how these teams do at the end. And what's crazy is we look at like entire league by points. In our division, in our division, in our division, in our division. We have 4 of the top 6 in the league in our division. That is unreal. All right, yeah. So let's go ahead. We're going to go back to the Atlantic Division. All right, so yeah, we have 4 teams over 50 points. How many other divisions have that? No teams over 50 points. So yeah, Eastern Conference has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams over 50 points. What about Western Conference? 2. So the Eastern Conference is by far the harder conference in the first half. So honestly, I think that's all we can do, though. I think we just got to run with it like this. We'll go ahead and just see where the season takes us. Now, we might make some moves at the trade deadline, might not. We'll have to look and see what the status of our team is. If we don't have to give up a first round pick and we seem like we're solidified in a playoff spot, we're going to go ahead and stick that way. Let's go ahead and get up to this Buffalo game here, though. We got 2 more games to finish out the Western Conference trip here with Seattle and Minnesota. All right, let's see. We do got to keep winning games, though. Seattle, 3-0 win. That looks good. All right, what about Minnesota? They're decent. They're a 500 team. Let's see here. 7-3 loss. All right, we're tied for the Maple Leafs with a wild card spot. That is interesting. We can go ahead and best lines the AHL here. Let's see. All right. What about a game against Tampa? 6-3 loss. That's not good. 27-16-1. All right. What about the Islanders? 4-2 win. Okay. All right. We're only 1 point ahead of the Sabres. All right. So Kochetkov is back. That's big. Okay. So let's go ahead and assistant GM best roster. And then stop simulating, stop simulating, stop simulating. Oh, come on. Okay. So go ahead and hop back into edit lines here. We want to see what we got going. Make sure, because I'm pretty sure when you best roster, it also best lines. Yep, it does. All right, so go ahead and move Newhook back up, Zadina back up, and we're going to go ahead and leave it like that. Savan did grow to an 87, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and check defense here. All right, what do we got? So we're looking at, nope, we want Bremberg up. We want Otavainen taken out for Kolosov. There we go. Well, let's just go ahead and check goalies, Kochetkov and Dawes. Perfect. Okay. How is Kochetkov doing for us, actually? Let's see. How is he simulating? He was simulating phenomenally. Okay, let's look at full career stats. He was 20-10-1 before he went down. That's massive. What has Dawes been doing for us while he's in? Meh, 8-6-0. I mean, not too bad, but you get what you get from a backup. 897, 3.21. Not great, but could be a lot worse. Could be over 4 with like an 850. Definitely could be worse, so. All right, I think we're ready to just keep going. We got to string some wins together here, though, because it does not look like we're in a playoff spot. Let's see. No, we're not. We're 1 point behind the Sabres. Man, all right. Let's go ahead and get up here. Now that Tampa game is a big one. We definitely want to take these in-division games. What about Pitt? Similar team, 4-0 loss. Oh, man. All right, we already have Kochetkov back in. Tampa, 6-5 win. Okay. We're 1 point behind the Sabres right now. We got to keep stringing. We got to string some wins together here. Big win against Philly. All right, San Jose. This should be an easy one to take. All right. Well, we still get a point. Unfortunately, we don't get 2, and we're 1 point behind the Leafs now. All right. And what are they looking at? So, 62 and 61. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. So we're looking at, yeah, I mean, we're tied for the Islanders at 62 as well. So, all right, we got some big games coming up here. Buffalo, Florida, Boston. So let's go ahead and get past this. Let's get to the All-Star break. We got Vancouver and Carolina. We need to take 3 points here. We need 3 points here. That's 2 and that's 4. Perfect. All right, we're 2 ahead of the Maple Leafs. So let's go ahead and get past the All-Star break. Are we in a playoff spot after the All-Star break? 32, 18, and 2 should be, and we're not. The Maple Leafs do take their game going into the All-Star break, but if there's any saving grace here, it's that we do have games in hand against some of these, so like the Sabres. Oh no, we are in a playoff spot. Okay. So saving grace is that the Sabres have already played 2 more games than us. So when that evens out at the end of the year, in those 2 games, if we take 2 points, we're ahead of them. If we take 2 more points than them in the rest of the season in our games, then we're ahead of them in the playoffs. But the Maple Leafs are going to be the hard team. And then we're also being chased by the Islanders and the Flyers. So let's see here. All right, we got 3 big in-division games. We want to take 4 points here minimum. There's 2 against Buffalo. That's big. We did give them a point, which sucks, but we ended up getting the better point differential. That's a point against Florida. They were a bottom feeder team, so we're cool with giving them. And then Boston, we do drop 2 points. We're only 1 point ahead of the Lightning and the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs down there at 32, 19, and 4 and not in a playoff spot. Yikes. Yeah, this is easily the hardest division. We have 68 points down at 6, 64, 43, and 50. So the Eastern Conference is a crazy good conference this year. Wow. How many teams with more than 30 wins? We have 6, and they have 30, so they have 5, so we have 11. There are no teams in the Central, and 3. So they have 3, we have 11. Eastern Conference, man. Holy. All right, let's get up here. We got a Western Conference trip here. We got 6 games. We want to take probably 8 points. 8 to 9 points. Let's see here. We got a game against Anaheim. They're a decent team. We do take 2 there. Okay, so we're at 2. So we want 5 more points. So 5 and 4. So that's okay. So we're at 4 points. We want 3 more points at least in 3 games. That's 2. We need 1 more point here. 1 more point in these 2 games. That's fine. Yep, best line's the AHL. All right, we got St. Louis here. We just need 1 more point. There's 2. All right. So we took 8 out of that. That's really good. 8 out of 12 points possible. Only dropped 4 points. All right. Are we sitting in a... No, we're not in a wild card spot anymore, but both wild cards are chasing us by 2. But here's the beauty of it. Well, we're only 3 points ahead of the Maple Leafs. This is unreal. All right. Let's go ahead and get up to the trade deadline. I think that's our only option here. We got a game against Pitt in New Jersey, and then we're gonna slow sim the Buffalo game. We'll see where we're sitting at the trade deadline. Let's see, game against Pitt. We want to take this game. All right, we do. How about New Jersey? We can get another 2. Oh, we don't get any. Man, this is a crazy division. Wow, 79 points puts us first place in the entire Western Conference. And we are sitting 4th in our division. Just in our division. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate this game here. Big game against the Sabres here. We don't want them catching us. All right, period number 1. We end up getting 3 goals in the first period. Zegras with 2 power play goals. That's massive. Second period, they end up tying it up. We have 3 power play goals. Our special teams is trying to carry the game. All right, let's see here. We got another power play. Our power play is carrying us, and Zegras gets the Hattie to put us up by 1. All right, we got to take this game. This is a shootout here. Another power play. Nothing going on that one, but we kill off some time of the game. 5 minutes left. This is a big game to take here. No, we give them a point. 51 seconds left. Come on, we got to take this in OT. We got to take this in OT. I think they tie us if they take this. We're in a shootout. And they take it in the shootout. I think they tie us there. 51 seconds left and we give up the goal. That hurts. And Lääkkönen has a fractured ankle. He won't be back until the end of the year. Oh, that hurts a lot, actually. All right, we can go ahead and best lines for now because we're at the trade deadline. All right. We are tied with the Sabres. Maple Leafs are chasing us by 2. But luckily enough, the Islanders and the Flyers have dropped off a bit. We're 8 points ahead of any of them. But we do have to worry about the Maple Leafs passing us and the Sabres passing us. If they both pass us, we drop out of a spot. And we're only 2 points up on them, and the Maple Leafs have a game in hand, which kind of sucks. All right. Let's get into the trade deadline. Let's see if there's anything we can even do. We're straight buyers. We want to make the cup this year. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, man. All right, what teams are sellers? We got Hoglander, who's up at an 88 overall. I mean, theoretically, that could help out the top 6. But he's got top 6 exact, so he doesn't hold that. Kevin Fiala. Do they want a first rounder? He's only got 1 year left, so Hoglander, Niles Hoglander, would definitely be a guy we could go after. Let's see here. They do want a top forward prospect in return. I mean, I don't want to give up Savan, and that's the kind of player they want. I could give up Raymond. Could do Raymond. Like Raymond and a draft pick. Like Raymond, a 2nd and a 3rd from next year. I could do that. Hoglander has less salary. He'll probably want to sign for more, but honestly, we signed Raymond at a 5-year 7.2. He's not going to grow anymore. He's stuck at an 85. I'd be fine with signing Hoglander at the 7 mil instead. Because he's probably got 4 years left at that 88 overall. He's a plus 31 with 46 points. He definitely is a better 2-way forward. Let's see. Sweeten it just a touch. All right, that's a 7th round pick. I'm good with that. All right, let's go ahead and grab the 7th from next year. There we go. All right, we got Niles Hoglander as our 2nd line 2-way forward. All right, so that's a big trade for us. That definitely improves the team a little bit. Now, theoretically, the last thing it would be a defenseman, Mackenzie Weegar. Weegar just got sold. Oh, we were just about to look at him. Let's see, is there any way? There's no way to just sort by defenseman. Let's look at available. Yeah, I mean, you're talking down here doesn't really do us much. Like a Vince Dunn doesn't really do us much for the run. I mean, Yeah, no. I don't think there's any other trades we can make. Let's see. Any pieces we could specifically improve on? Let's see here. I mean, we're looking like we got a lot of value in these guys, but here's the thing is they're gonna grow. So do I want to really trade them away? No. Gavin, I mean, he's gonna grow. I mean, we have a lot of players here. We're gonna have to sign Savan to a big deal next year. Hoglander. Bakos is growing heavy right now. Whoa. He'll probably get signed and play AHL time next year. Okay. New Hook has to get signed next year. I mean, this is the year we got to do it. This is the year we got to do it. I mean, we got to toss everything into it, right? We don't have any value in our first round pick, though. What could I even improve on? I mean, I feel like I have a pretty well-rounded team. Who could I improve on? Let's see. We got New Hook, Hoglander, and Savan on that second line. That's a pretty beefy second line. What's our third line look like for forwards? So right now we're second. Yeah, we're sitting there as our first line. That's our second line. Our third line is Gavin, Zadina, and Mangiapane. Who's doing what? Zadina, you have 33 points at a -3. Mangiapane, 22 points at a +5. Gavin's doing good. We're not getting rid of him. Berggren has 18 points. Kunin only has 12. Kapanen has 8. Maybe someone like Kapanen is someone we can try to improve on. Get like another 84 or something. The -6 with only 8 points. Let's see. All right, so Kasperi Kapanen. All right, so we're going to go down and we're going to go to just available. Maybe like someone like the Nuge. He's got 2 years left. We don't want 2 years left. So for Hagee, maybe? Wait. We might be able to grab Bobby and Zetterlund up. They want a top goalie prospect. We got a lot of them. Did Zetterlund just get sold early? Okay, no. Bobby and Zetterlund. All right, let's see here. That'll definitely improve our depth. They want a top goalie prospect. We've got a bunch of those. They want Mulhy or Sexsmith. They want Beachek, Simek. You know what? Bang and bang. You get the rights to both of those guys. We don't need those guys. Bang. Nice. All right. We're closing in on our cap space, but we're improving our team for this year. And Zetterlund was sold to us. Yep. All right. I really don't think there's anything else we can do. I think we're done with the trade deadline. All right. This is the team that's going to have to do it. Let's go ahead and check here. All right. So what are we looking at here? Waivers. Nope. Don't need that. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's go back and edit the lines. We're pushing. We want the cup this year. All right. He's already at 38 goals. Wow, okay. They're having a monster year on that first line. Let's see here. All right, so Hoglander, New Hook, and Gavin. Yes. What do we got here? We got Zetterlund scratched. No. So who do we want to scratch instead? It was going to be Kapanen. So Kapanen, you're coming out for Zetterlund. Perfect. All right. Zetterlund, Gavin, Mangiapane, Zadina, Kunin, Berggren. You know what? We are going to move Zadina up to that third line just because he has that sniper role, and I don't want him hurting that fourth line. So Mangiapane, Kunin, and Berggren. All right. When Lackinen comes back for the playoffs, we're going to have a much better D-core. Now, we want them to be playing better. Anything else I can do here? Lindell on that bottom line. Kolosov with Gerard. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go take a peek. We're good there. All right. I think we're all set. Let's just take a look at the power play really quickly. Bedard is not on the first line power play for some reason. Let's go back here. It bugged out on us. Here we go. Power play. All right, Gavin for... we want Bedard in here. So we want to load up that line. All right, Bedard, you're going in first line power play. Let's go ahead and edit strategies for Cider is not yeah, we can leave Cider at distributor. We're gonna go, you know what, let's edit lines really quick. Cider is gonna go ahead and be distributor here. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is Zegras is gonna be puck carrier. Bedard finisher, distributor, Cider. Yes, I like that a lot. Okay, what's power play line 2 looking like? We don't want Bedard here. So Bremberg, no, you're gonna come out for Gerard. All right, let's see here. So Bremberg, you're coming out for Gerard. All right, Savan, Hoglander. Savan, Hoglander. We got to get Bedard out of there. Let's go ahead and go with Zetterlund. We can go ahead and get Zetterlund in that second line power play. And then what kind of face-offs? 66. No, Savan definitely needs to be taking our face-offs here. All right. I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and look at our PK. We need Savan on that first line with Kunin, Bremberg, Cider. I like that. Penalty kill line 2, Newhook, Hoglander, Kolosov, Otavainen. Line 3. Yep, I'm good with all those. Okay. All right. I think we are ready to win out. Let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to go ahead and get the... We're going to go ahead and get the regular season done. We can go ahead and do a stats wrap up after 64 games at the trade deadline. We still got Zegras leading the way with 77, so he might have a 100-point year here. We've got Line A at point per game and Bedard pretty much at point per game as well. Let's see what we're looking at here. Newhook is having himself a 45-point season, but a minus 21. That's interesting. Hoglander is coming over as a plus 31, so hopefully that'll help. Let's look at defensemen. We got Gerard at 35 points, Cider at 30, and then it drops off from there. That's okay, though. And then goalies, we are looking at Kochetkov at 27, 14, and 3 with a 9.14 and a 2.76 goals against. Gavin is up at a 34-point season. That's really nice for him. Kolosov at 9 as a defenseman with a plus 11. That's good. All right. I think we are good to just get going. Well, I mean, we're a winning team for sure. Are we a playoff team? I think those moves have to make us a playoff team, right? I mean, we have an 85 on that third line. We should be able to do this. All right. Let's see. Where are the big games? Bruins isn't quite a big game. Let's see. We got 2 games against Toronto here. These are massive games. We're going to watch both of these. But we got 6 points coming up here. Let's take 4 out of these 6. Diagonal, torn groin. He's going to be out for the year. We just best lines the AHL. All right. We need... All right. The Maple Leafs went above us, so these games are even bigger now. We need 4 out of 6. There's 2. Boston's a great team. We're tied with them in wins, though. Florida Panthers fired their head coach. We do take a point off the Bruins. That's good. All right, we're back ahead of the Maple Leafs. How about Colorado? 5-2 loss, though. The Maple Leafs are only 1 point behind us. Are they still 1 point behind us coming into these games? They are. Okay, so we got 2 massive games here to gain on the Maple Leafs. Holy crap, we have 7 teams... Or how many teams? We got 6 teams over 80 points. They have 3, 1, and 3. And we have 6. All right, big games here against the Maple Leafs. 39 wins across the board. Oh, man. So just as far as wins goes, from the top of our division to the bottom, or to like 6th, is only a difference of 3 wins. What is that in other divisions? 8 wins right there. 8 wins there, and 10 wins there, and ours is 3. This is one hell of a division. All right, we got to win these 2. We don't want 3-point games, and we certainly can't take regulation losses. Here we go, first period. We go down 3-0. Noah Robertson, Morgan Riley, and Domi. Second period. We go down 5-1. All right, I think it's all but over here. Oh, I don't even think I have to say anything. We got a power play. We don't do anything with it. And we have Nico Dawes in this game. All right. Simulate the rest. 6-1 ending. Yikes. They take a lead on us. Ouch. Alrighty. We get up here to the next game against Toronto. That hurt us a lot. Now we're on a chase. We're 1 point behind Toronto. Kochetkov better be in here. First period. Tied 2-2. Gavin and Line A. Kochetkov is in. They have Oscar Sungfist from us. Kirk. All right. Second period. We go up 3-2. Hoglander gets a goal. All right, here we go. We're on a power play here. A long one. We don't get anything. We're doubling them in shots. All right, Kochetkov. You got to play. And the former Red Wings draft pick, Kalle Yarncroc, scores against us to take it into OT, it looks like. No way. Okay. We give them another point. We got to take this to tie them in points. We have to take this to tie them in points right here. Man, all right. Let's see. And they take it. Oh, we lose another point on them. They're 2 points ahead of us. You know what would actually really help us here? Not playing in division games for the rest of the year, because our division is unreal. The Sabres are now at the top of the division. The gap between us and the Maple Leafs is 2 points. Oh, how many divisional? We got mainly divisional games to end the year. All right. Let's get it rolling. That's chewing on stuff. And Moritz Seider's injured with a concussion. He's pretty much out for the rest of the year. All right, best lines. Got Buffalo here. Good team. 3-1 loss. Oh, man. Just the year that we bet on it is the... Oh, and now we take 5 loss. We're on a 5-game losing streak. Oh, we went all in. Oh, we're on a 6-game losing streak. 7, 8. Oh... 5 points out of a playoff spot. Three points out of a playoff spot. Oh, man. Let's see. We're looking at 105-point team, 500 team. 3 points ahead of us. And a 100-point team. All right. Game against Buffalo here. I mean, we pretty much have to win out because the Maple Leafs have 4 games too. All right, first period. We're down 3-1. Second period, we're down 4-1. All right, I'm just saying that. Yep, 6-2. That's a loss. I think that seals our fate. I think that 8-game losing streak just killed us. Absolutely killed us. Let's get up to Washington here. Do the Maple Leafs go ahead of us anymore? I mean, we have 6 possible points, so we're not technically eliminated. But the Bruins have to not win a game. Let's just get up to the Bruins game and see if that seals our fate. Do they have a... Okay, Lakinen's back, but I don't think that's going to matter. All right, the Bruins clinched. Oh. How do we not make the playoffs this year? This division is unreal. I'm just speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. How many 40-win teams? 6 40-win teams? Are you kidding me? 97 points puts us tied for first in that division. It puts us third in that division. And it puts us tied for fourth, and we finish 6th. We had 5 100-point teams in our division. 5. How many total 100-point teams are there? 1, 2, 3. That's 8. There are 10 100-point teams. And that central division absolutely blew. All right, let's do a season wrap up. And then we wrap up this video. Trevor Zegras had a 40-goal year. Nothing more we can ask from him. 93 points. Probably puts him like 5th in the NHL in points. I don't know, with as many teams doing as good as they were doing, I don't know. Did Hoglander even do anything for us after the deadline? 14 points in 18 games, 8 goals. Yeah, he was trying. 93 points on Zegras. That's a big year for him. Where do we put the blame? Put the blame on Kasperi Kapanen. 76 games, only 9 points. What a disappointing year. Check team stats. Goals for per game. We were 6th. Goals against per game. We were 5th. Power play. We were 6th. Penalty kill, we were 2nd best. What a disappointing year. The Rangers take the President's Trophy. The Sabres might with 50. I don't know. Yeah, the Sabres take the President's Trophy. Man, what a disappointing year. All right, well. Oh, didn't mean to go back into here. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Guess we'll get into the offseason in the next one. So I will catch you guys there. Peace.